Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another vlog. Now, I've got something special for you today. Now, what I'm going to call this bike, the Red Devil. The reason being, it's a 1000cc, it's red, and it's this, the Bmw S1000Rr. And look at this, absolutely stunning machine. Them headlights, oh what a beast. Now, this thing is the 2022 on a 72. I just want to start off by saying a big massive thank you to Virtue BMW Motorrad in Shipley for lending me this bike for a few hours to have a test ride and review. So let's have a look at this bike, shall we? So it is, let's say, a 1000cc inline four, making approximately about 205 brake horsepower at about 11,500 RPM. Torque is making roughly around 80 odd brake, 80. So 83 foot-pounds of torque at 11,000 RPM. Top speed is about 188 miles an hour unlocked. Now this bike is locked today at 8,000 RPM. Just hasn't had its first service yet. But just have a look at it. It's a thing of beauty. So this is a standard bike. That's it. It's got the aquapovic can on it. And just look at that. Absolutely stunning. It's got the standard wheels. Engine. I mean, these brakes are just amazing. Look at that. Absolutely nuts. So these brakes are a 320mm disc with a 4-piston caliper. Rear is a single disc, and that is a 220mm, and that's got a floating caliper on it. This bike is just insane. I mean, look at that. That's insane. I just love these levers. These levers are nuts. Right, so this side's got the winglets to make it fly. Just insane. So this has got the Metzler sport tyres on it. So these are the Sportech M9RR. As you can see there. I mean, it's just an awesome machine. Like I say, when we get on the road, I think it has got a quick shifter, but I think you guys can tell me that. Like I say, I've never run with it before, but the masterpiece is this dash. Look at it. Look at that. Absolutely. I love that dash. Absolutely love it. Like I say, obviously you've got your standard BMW controls, you've got your dial, menu, DTC, hazard, cruise control. On this you've got your road, so you can put it in dynamic, rain, road, obviously dynamic. Obviously when it unlocks in the tray you get the other ones. Once you get your start, you've got your heated grips. This has got heated grips as standard. So just turn them on there. There you go. As you can see, little sound there on the bottom. Really easy to do. So let's start simple. Let's see what it sounds like. So it is warm as well. It's not had its first service yet. But listen to that. That sounds insane, and that's it, sounds amazing on the road. So what we'll do, we'll hop on it. I'm going to tell you a bit about how it feels, because there's no point in reading the spec sheet off, because like I say, these bikes are that popular, you probably know all about these anyway more than me. But let's have a look at the back end on it. I do like these indicators on this bike, they are really nice. Again, it's all LED, you know, fancy electronics and stuff. I mean, look at that. Doesn't it just look evil? That's why I'm calling this a Red Devil, because it's a beautiful machine. Absolutely beautiful. Suspension, we've got the Makazeki shocks on there, and also a fully adjustable Makazeki at the back. Obviously it's all electronic, suspension, so you know, does it all for you pretty much. But this bike is nuts, honestly. It's amazing. So what we'll do, we'll jump aboard and let's see how it feels. So, how does this bike feel to ride? Well, there's few many words I could use. Amazing, easy, and it is very easy to ride. Oh, I love it. So that's it. The clutch is super light, super responsive. Like I say, I jumped on this bike, never ridden one of these before, and I instantly felt at ease with the clutch. The clutch is very easy to use, very, very easy. The throttle, again, I'm riding a 205 brake horsepower monster, and it's docile. You know, I'm sat in third gear, I'm doing 30 mile an hour, shall we say, and it's as docile as you like. That's what threw me about this when I first rode it. When I first got it from the dealership, thought, oh god, what's it like on the throttle, and you know, 205 brake horsepower, 1000cc super bike, it's going to be ripping my arms off. It's docile. It's like a 600. It is really docile. It really is. It's super easy to ride. The brakes, well, the slightest feel of this lever and they're on. The initial bite is here, and then progressive will just get better and better. So there's nothing behind me, so 30 mile an hour. See, hardly anything. And it just fucking stops. Sorry for language, but it just stops. You know, super easy to ride. Again, the seating position, so obviously with it being a super bike, you are leant over and a lot of weight is on your wrist, but it's not uncomfortable. It is a very comfortable bike to ride. But like I say, again, it is a sports bike, so you are going to have some form of weight on your wrist because you are leant over the tank, and you can sort of tuck in as well, you know. Gives you that when you're on the track, tuck in and see the screen, so you can get your eyes back off the seat and, you know, really get tucked in on this thing. And that's what it's designed to do. It is designed to be a track weapon, and no doubt in the right hands it is a weapon for the road. Your average Johnny Big Bolts won't use half this bike's potential, I can tell you now. But it's such an easy bike to ride. But again, you could easily get in trouble with this bike, easily. Like I say, it's easier to ride. Bmw, well done. You made a superb bike. But I've been on it for, like I say, an hour and a half, and it's almost too easy, if that makes sense. It's like I've jumped from an Ninja 650 straight onto this thoroughbred, and it's just ridiculous. You can go really, really quick, really, really easy, and it's effortless. It really is. And like I say, I'm by far one of the world's worst riders, probably. I'm not going to use nowhere near this bike's potential at all, really not. But it makes me look like frigging Valentino Rossi, or makes me feel like Valentino Rossi anyway. So I've been smiling all day with this, it's ridiculous. Really, I've been smiling all day. And I suppose it's what bikes are meant to make you feel, meant to make you smile. And this does. And it does it with German quality as well. So I don't know what the previous generation is like in terms of quality with this, so if other S1000Rr owners, previous generations, please comment below and tell me what the previous quality, but the quality of this is, the fit and finish, it is really, really good. Like I say, these M Sport levers are just sublime. Billet aluminium, the feel is lovely. The headstock feels really good quality. The whole package put together, like I say, again, it is BMW, so you expect this kind of thing from BMW. Hello? Oh, old S1000 plate. So you know, you expect the fit and finish to be top quality with BMW. But the pièce de resistance is that screen. That screen is fantastic to look at. Just look at it when looking down. It's everything's on there. You've got your rev counter, obviously you've got your different modes, obviously you use your wheel, so I've got the menu, you've got, let's say, just come back off it, let's say you've got lap, you've got, I have no idea how to use any of this, so I'm sorry for messing it up guys for all the S1 aficionados. Wow, I'm not seeing that one. Look at that! Wow! This bike, oh, it feels, the suspension is, you just think where you want to go and it points it. It's lovely. Let's say, I'm lost for words. I've written it for now, trying to think of what I can say and how it makes me feel. So I want to do a bit of a different review. Rather than reading spec sheets and telling you all about this and the engine and the brakes and the size, I want to do a bit of a raw review to see how it feels. And it's like I say, I'm speechless with this thing. It is that good. I mean, these start at £17,000-18,000, and I can see why. Before I even rode this, I thought it's a lot of money for the bike, but I can see where they put the money into. The engine, the suspension, the brakes, all combined makes this machine, you know, it's just so light. I mean, obviously I'm 5'4", and I've got a 30-inch inside leg, and this seat height is 32 inch or 822mm, so I am on my tippy toes with this bike. So we shorter riders might want to think about maybe getting a lower seat or lowering the bike a little bit, but after an hour I'm absolutely fine with it. I can put it down. Oh, you know, I can put my ball and my foot down if I get my ass over. Suspension, it is firm over these bumps. Like I say, I'm just on a normal road and a normal review, and the suspension is very firm, but it's not back braking firm, if that makes sense. But you expect it to be firm with a sports bike, you know? Oh. So what I'll do is I'll end this little bit here, and I'll catch up with you when I'm on some twisters. So I'll catch you then. Welcome back, folks. So let's get to some twisters here. Let's see what it likes on a little bit of a technical road here. So let's have a look. I mean, this bike's just ridiculous. The brakes are amazing. Obviously, going back to the dash, what I like about this dash is you've got a lean angle. So on the left I'm managed 26 degrees, on the right I'm managed 22. So you can tell which one I'm comfortable on. Oh, this bike is so easy to ride. The brakes, look at that, you know, nothing behind me. Fuck me, I want to rip your face off. Oh, the noise this bike makes. That inline 4 is just sublime. Just turns in. The throttle is so easy to manage as well. The engine braking is pretty good. I'd say I'm in second, hand off the throttle, and it's just manage it off. It does everything for you. This has got traction control, wheel control, launch control. I'm sure it's got some form of drift control as well, and that might be on the brand new 2023 for the new models. But drift control, slide control, just laden with technology that your average rider just won't use. Oh, This bike, one criticism about this bike though is neutral. Neutral is a pain in the ass to find. I've done a few false neutrals where it's not gone into fucking second and I've fucking gone to set off and it's revved its tits off. And that's one criticism about this bike, is that it is hard to find neutral. And if you're on the shorter rider, it is quite hard to find the side stand as well. I must admit that I have struggled to find signs and it made me feel a bit uneasy when I've had to put my right foot down to find it. It's not filled with the greatest of confidence. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go on the bypass and test out the wind protection, obviously, because it is a super bike. It should be fairly decent at wind protect with the wind blast. Obviously, the only bikes I can compare it to is my Ninja 650 that I ride, which is mine, and also that Z650RS I reviewed a few weeks ago for you guys. But obviously, after riding it for a little bit longer, you know, going over these arch bumps, my wrists are starting to feel it a bit. So obviously, if you are going to be riding this bike, you might want to be taking regular breaks, because it is starting to hurt the wrists a bit, and obviously the old back as well. That comes from getting old and I'm not used to sports bikes. After riding this Sports Tourer, was quite sat right upright on the Ninja. But this is a complete world of its own. I can't compare this to the Ninja at all. Complete world of its class, and that's what this video is all about. It's just a review on this S1000, the Red Devil. Oh, this clutch is so easy to use, it's so light, it's unreal. Another criticism about this bike is the indicator. You've got to really stretch for that, for the indicator stalk. Whoa. Shit. Looking elsewhere, I need to concentrate. But yeah. The indicators are not great. They are quite hard to find. Let's say you've got dynamic, rain, road. I'm in dynamic at the moment. What I might do is set it into rain, see what rain's all about. Even though there's not a drop of rain in the sky, but let's see what it does with the throttle. Let's see what it's all about. That dash is just amazing. I absolutely love that dash. Oh, it's got a lap timer. Don't want that. Obviously this just comes standard with cruise control as well. Don't know how to use it, in all honesty, so I'm guessing there's a button here on the left hand stalk and you mess about with it or you push it or something. I don't know what you do with it. But I can't set the cruise control on. The wind mirrors, I know, the wind mirrors give great visibility. You can see clearly behind you. Although when you are moving, they are quite vibrational, so it does sort of blur the vision quite a bit somewhat. Like I say, I like that this bike has come with a key. I don't like these keyless bikes. I don't see the point. The reason it's as steel as it is, why make them keyless? What's the point? So well done BMW for keeping with the key. Bravo. But overall this bike is just, you know, magnificent. What we'll do is let's test the horn. See what the horn sounds like. Ooh, that's loud. Oops. That's quite loud. I guess that's typical BMW. Oh, it's warm. I couldn't have picked a better day for this, could I? So what I want to touch on as well is the tyres. These Metzeler's, like I said, I've been riding around town, no issues. Give good feel when you're on the bumps. I'd love to get this out on track, I really would. I bet Yes, mate, rev it. I've got one blind, I'm on a fucking S1000Rr. But, oh, this bike, like I say, I'm doing first. I'm in first gear, 40 mile an hour. The throttle is sublime, the fuel on this bike is awesome. No surging, nothing at all. Just a very well put together bike. Let's do a bit of filtering. Obviously you can split right down the middle, touching. See? Yes, this bike has got quick shifter. Buttery smooth. I mean, I've never used a quick shifter before, but that is smooth when changing gear. Oh, sexual. I can. Oh. This gearbox is sublime. I'm trying to find negatives about this bike and I can't really find any. The seat's comfortable as well. Looking up, brakes. Yep, the brakes work. I'm guessing the more you use this bike, the easier it is to find neutral on this, I'm guessing. But it's sublime. Like I said, it's hard to criticise the S1000. Yes, it is tall, but I'm a short ass at 5'4", so you know that's probably me. The foot pegs, being a typical superbike fashion, they are high up, so your knees are at a very acute angle, but it's not that bad. Like I say, overall, you expect it from a sports bike, so you do expect to be sort of perched up quite a bit. But you're sat within the bike, not right on top of it. So it does make for an overall comfortable experience, I suppose. There's a lot of room on the seat, so if you are on the large side, like I have got a bit of a belly myself, you know, it's a comfortable bike. The rear brake, it's a bit soft, it's a rear brake. So it's on the rear brake there. Yeah, it's a bit soft as a rear brake, could do with a bit of firming up. But oh, I wish this were unlocked. I might have to come back to another one of these when they're fully unlocked. So I bet this would be an awesome bike to ride. Let's try a bit of filtering on this bike, shall we? Maybe not. So you like I say, with you being sat quite high up, you can see above the traffic. Right, let's see what it's got. Yeah, this bike's quick. Jesus. Yep, it's got quick shifter. Wind blast. I just expect from a sports bike, none at all. Absolutely none at all. That sounds quite tucked up. I am quite bent over. Oh please. This bike's quick. But I tell you what, that wind blast, there isn't what wind blast is all I'm saying. This bike's quick. So, I've tried to get a bit more twisters. So, what are your overall thoughts on this Bmw S1000Rr Red Devil? Sublime is the word. It really is. The way it just tips into the corner. Okay, now. But yeah, the brakes, again, fantastic. Absolutely nothing wrong. Again, you've got 320mm at the front, 200 odd at the back, 4 piston calipers on each side on the front, and you've got a single at the back. The throttle on this is, when it's in rain mode, you can feel the difference, it's numbed down. But even still, just wants you to go, it just eggs you on. Thank you. Okay, now it's wow, oh my god, this bike, yep, if I could have one, I'd buy one immediately for the price you asked for this. You know, it's a belter of a bike. Oh, what I'm going to do is obviously turn round and take it back before I get my credit card out and buy it, because it's an amazing machine. It really is an amazing machine. Oh, you know. So, again, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Any comments that you want down below, please feel free to leave them. Negative, positive, neutral, whatever, let me know. Again, it's free to subscribe and share. I'll never be asking a penny from anyone on this channel at all. That's not how I do things here. Again, thank you for watching and goodbye.